Right, so I'm giving you a close-up here of the firmware update. So to update the firmware on the machine, you're going to have to do two things. You're going to update the machine itself. That's going to need a USB stick with the files on it. And you're going to need to update the screen. Now the screen's a bit more of a pain. You've got to undo the back of it, get inside, and there's a little SD card slot. So they do give you an SD card on a stick in case you were wondering why that was in there. And you've got to put one file on there too. Now you've got to do them in the right order. So go to the Elegoo site, go to support. You're going to want to go to the download center. And then you're going to want to go to 3D printers, firmware manuals, etc. So there's a great place to get all your documents here. So from the drop down, say what you got. Is it the Neptune series like we've got, or the resin printers, or even the Giga 3D? So we're going Neptune printers, Neptune 4 Max, and then it shows you all the different firmware variants that are here. And you can see this one here, 1.231, came out this month. So we're going to want to click on that. And I've got my VPN running, which the Elegoo site doesn't like, so turning that off. Yeah, no, you don't like it. Try again. So there it is, coming in here. Yeah, strange. Elegoo site does not like VPN for some reason. Downloads. So there it is. We're going to extract all. Formats. So here's your file. So there's your instructions. You've got a fix pack. You only need to use the fix pack if you've got a really old version of the software, of the firmware. And here's our instructions, and it warns you here using the fix pack. Do I need to use it? Check. If you've got anything earlier than 1.2.2.64, you'll need the pack. Mine's more updated than that, and if you're buying one now, it should be as well, so you won't need to mess with it. However, if you're picking one of these things up second hand, you might need that fix pack, so bear that in mind. Okay, so the firmware pack, the screen firmware, that's just one file. That needs to be on that little micro SD card on its own in the root, formatted to FAT32, and that's the one that's going to go inside your screen. So as you come through here, make sure you get everything in the right order. Yeah, it tells you to use a USB 2 stick, because some USB 3 sticks don't work right. Tells you about formatting to FAT32 with 4096 bytes of the allocation size. So the first thing you're going to do when we go through this, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn this off, spin the camera around, and I'm going to take you through the whole process. Right, so we're going to try the firmware update. So, finished the print. As per the instructions, bed first. So, got the firmware on the USB stick, and pop that in. Settings, about machine, up button, confirm the hardware files stored in the root directory, confirm, updating firmware. So let's send the line move across. Firmware update completed, restarting device. Still loading. Oh, there we go. Lights on. Signs of life. Firmware update complete. Come on. Oh, still cycling through. There we go. System is currently starting. Got our display back there. Of course, this is the easy one because it was just a USB stick. Oh, come on. Next will be the screen. Okay, so that's done. Now the screen, a bit more interesting because we're going to have to take the back off it. So let me take this here, I'm going to unplug it. There we go. You got the 4 screws on the back. You have to undo all them. Drop the screws on the floor. On the wrench. There we go, good catch. 2, 3, 4. Take the back off like that, like so. Just put an eye on that piece. So if you look at in the back here, so you've got this CF card adapter there. That's where we've got to put the CF card with the update file. Oops. 50% chance of putting it in the right orientation, so put it wrong that time. There we go. Pop it in so it clicks in place. I'm just going to put this on the back just to hold everything in place while I turn it over. So go on to the instructions. After unplugging it, plug back in the screen or restart and wait for the firmware to be loaded. So now I can take this, plug it in, and there you go. SD card update after 1 second beginning update. So you can see it's writing the data. %. 60. Checking update success. Okay, is that it? Guess that's it. It says you asked to remove the SD card, so I'm just going to unplug this. Which will power the screen down. Open it back up again. Remove the card. Pop this back on, make sure I've got the cable socket in place there. I'm going to take this off and turn the machine off. Tighten these up. Cable back in. Put it on there. Turn it back on. Come on, baby, you can do it. System is starting. I'm going to put this away in the drawer, keep it safe, along with the wrench for any future updates. Get that USB drive again. And that's it. Update complete. So we're up to the latest September firmware. Hope you enjoyed.